Prologue. Above the peaceful planet Tenamul, Alonzo Drek towered over his minions. Chairman Drek was the commander of the powerful space station called the Deep Planet Iser, and the leader of the Blarg, an alien species with big green eyes and pointy teeth. Esteemed citizens of Quarardu, Drek called to his gathered troops. I stand before you in a proud blog. Drek's meaty jaws quivered as he made his way along the bridge walkway on a motorized scooter. Tonight, we will twist the very fabric of reality. We will defy nature and reckless abandon. Drek's robot assistant, Zed, zoomed along the space station bridge behind the chairman. Zed hovered behind Drek. He was always ready and willing to do his master's bidding. We have also broken 16 galactic statues and 1-star audience. The evil leader continued. Drek shook a finger at his troops. So I shouldn't say anything about this online. A dozen Blarg snapped their phones shut, covering under the commander's watchful gaze. Drek cleared his throat, letting his eyes wander over the crowd below him. In just a few minutes, we will unleash a weapon so powerful that it would take... Drek stopped suddenly, for one of his minions was tapping away on his phone. Stanley, are you seriously still texting after all I just said? Stanley squeezed in a few last-second keystrokes and then slammed his communicator closed. He smiled up at Drek sheepishly. Drek's eyes narrowed. He knew just how to take care of problems like this. Victor, he called out, gesturing toward Stanley. If you please. A door whooshed open, and Drek's first little lieutenant, as I said, stepped out of the shadows. Victor von Lahn was an enormous silver instrument of destruction, more than 5 times the size of a Blarg. Stanley cowered in fear as Victor thundered toward him, ready for action. Victor's arm swooped down, and his metallic fingers wrapped around Stanley's head. He lifted the frightened Blarg up and dangled him in the midair. Mommy! Mommy! Stanley whimpered. Victor continued to squeeze the disobedient Blarg until suddenly Stanley's phone announced "Dailing Mother." Wow. While Stanley dangled face to face with Victor, his phone began ringing. A moment later, Stanley's mother's voice squeaked through the speaker. Hello? Hunkleberg residence? Hello? Victor held out his hand, wiggling his enormous fingers. Stanley dropped the phone into the robot's hand. Victor tossed it into his mouth and chewed. Metal crunched between Victor's teeth, and Stanley's mother's voice screeched, Who is this? Who is this? Victor swallowed the phone, his message delivered, then he dropped Stanley back to the floor. Drek smirked. Now, does anyone else feel like texting? Show of hands. He scanned the room. Anyone? One Blarg began to raise his hand, but his neighbor pulled it down before Drek could see. Very well. Chairman Drek boomed. Commence deplanation. Ready, Deplanetizer! A Blarg lieutenant shouted with a mighty roar. The deplanetizing machine came to life. The entire space station rumbled as 6 giant targeting arms ablaze with power. Whew. The central core glowed, ready to destroy anything in its path. The lasers focused on the planet Tenemo, and instant later, a beam of white energy blasted out of the weapon's core. Boom! The planets glowed white for a moment before exploding into dozens of pieces. The Blarg cheered as the chunks of the destroyed planet of Tenemo scattered throughout the galaxy. And that was the prologue of Ratchet and Clank, the movie novel. Thank you for listening.